It's not too loud. You guys can hear me evenly. Welcome to your barre class today. For today's class, if you have any light dumbbells, we're going to grab those. Keep them close by. If you have a band that you'd also like to use for any of our donkey kicks or lower body exercises, a circle band, something that you can use. You can also use that to make it a little bit harder. We're going to focus on those glutes today. I know, shocking. We're going to start with our lower body today. We are going to start with some minimal movements, some abduction, those ones that you really feel the burn in. So have those close by if you'd like to make things harder. Otherwise, body weight is totally fine. We're going to start with our warm-up. We're going to warm up those legs first. My bar goal. Have your watch. Make sure you set your goals. All right. Let's do it. My time is going. All right. Let's just start with those feet. Walk the feet in just so that they're about under the hips. We're just going to roll up onto those toes. Back down. Roll up. Couple calf raises. Your ankles are over the floor. Go ahead and take that right foot, place it into the ground, toes up, lean it in. I want you just to roll your ankle around with the toes on the ground. And same thing on the other side. Roll it around. All right, alternate the legs, pressing up and over. All right, leg swings. Whichever leg you want to start with first. Start small. Go ahead and get it a little bit higher as you get more warm and comfy with it. And switch legs. Keeping that chest lifted. Last one. All right, bring those heels up. Nice and slow. Go ahead and we're going to take it, reach side to side. Nice little twist in that torso. Reach, reach, reach up and over the head. All right, circles with the hips. Forward and back. One more. All right, so the hips back, straight legs. Think of tapping your tailbone to a wall. Press it forward. Good morning. Last one, from here, take it down to a squat. First squat of the day. All right, squats with those hips back. We are going to start on the floor today. I'm going to start with just some hip circles. Really. All right, one more. Down. Step it back to the edge of your space. We're going to inchworm it out. Walk those hands out into your plank position. Bring that left foot forward. Take it into a nice quick little stretch out those hips. Swap legs. Right leg comes forward. All right, plank. Downward dog. Press those hips up. And we're going to bring it down onto all fours. We have hip circles, both sides. We're gonna start with that left foot, left leg. It comes out and around. And then it reverses back to the front. So front to back to front. Try to keep those hips square to the floor. Adjust those hands so that they're right under the shoulders and you're pressing away. One more. And switch sides. Other leg, bring it out. Draw that circle with the knee. Doesn't need to go up super high either. You can keep it small based on your mobility. This side's gonna get a little bit more tired real quickly. One more. Go ahead and rock it back to a child's pose. And up. All right. We're going to get into our very first donkey mix. So, options here. Body weight, all fours. Left foot comes up, you flex that foot, think nice right angle here. We don't want those hips turned out. Keep that knee facing the ground. You're just gonna press up with that heel, back down. You can take a small weight and you can place it behind the knee and you can squeeze that weight under your knee and squeeze it here. That squeeze is gonna help activate that glute as well. So if you have a leg one, feel free to try it. It might feel a little weird, but it works well. And otherwise, add your band around. We have 16 regular, 16 turned out, and then 8 pulses. So it's going to be a little bit longer. We're going to feel that burn a little bit. We're going to start with the left leg. Here we go. We're going to inhale, pull that core in nice and flat. Left leg comes up, flex that foot. Down, up, 1, down, up, 2, 3, 4, 8 more. 5, really focus on really feeling that. 4, squeezing in that glute. 3, leading with the heel. 2, 1, we are going to bring it down. We are going to turn that knee just a little bit out to the side. So it's a very small difference here. That knee is just pointing out a little bit to the left. For another 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. If these ones mess with your brain a little bit, or you can't figure it out, just the regular. 1, 2, 1. We're gonna bring it up and pulse. Any position, lift, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg through and into a pigeon. If you felt that in your right hip and the leg that was on the ground, that's normal. That is your stabilizing leg. Rock back to child's pose if you need more stretch. The other leg. When that knee is turned out, instead of it being completely facing the ground, you're just going to turn it a little bit to that diagonal instead of. All right, right side, regular donkey kicks. And if your wrist gets sore at all, you can drop it down onto the elbows at any point. There you go. Right leg, bring it up. Flat foot. Pull that core in, nice flat back. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. You're going to turn that leg out just a little bit to the side. Bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go burn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have to stop, rock it back to a child's pose and then continue. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg up there. You turn it out or keep it turned in. Pulse it. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it through. Stretch out that hip. Pull it up. Rock it back. All right. We're going to flip it over onto our back. For our glute bridges. If you have a dumbbell, a heavier dumbbell, kettlebell, if you'd like to lay it over your lap to make these a little bit more intense for you, I'm going to grab my 15-pound dumbbell and just place it on my lap. You can also, to make this even harder, take your band and place it around the thighs. So there's a bunch of different options that you can do with these. Roll it back, flat on the ground. Okay, toes. The heaviest one, no. All right, from here, pull that belly button down into the floor, nice flat back. I want you to inch your heels a little further away from you. I want you to squeeze your cheeks together and lift and peel that tailbone up off the floor, up for your bridge. If you have a weight on your lap, I want you to hold it so that it does not roll off. We're gonna hold, pressing those heels and squeezing those ribs together, pressing them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down, pulse, bring it up. So it almost touches the ground. Your tailbone almost touches the ground, but it does not. Down, and up, squeezing. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Feel free to lift the toes right off the ground. 3, 2, 1, up and hold. 10 seconds. I want you to keep holding. If you have a band, I want you to add a little bit of tension. Just holding it, pulling those knees out, and bring it down. Yeah. All right. Single leg. We're gonna do our right leg and then our left leg. So single leg bridge, or if you're still working on your bridges, you're gonna do regular ones and just repeat them 3 times. From here, hands down. You can take this leg, you can bring it straight up in the air, or you can cross it over the other one. That is your choice. Right leg first, press with that right heel, squeeze and lift. And that hip up, down, up 2, up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up and hold. Hold, we're gonna take this left leg, extend it straight out, whether it's up here or extend it straight from the knee. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Grab that right leg, bring it into the chest. Give it a stretch, we're gonna do the same thing on the left. you get into that position, pulling that core down into the floor, tilt those hips back towards you, squeeze, and lift. Take that leg away. Here we go. Drop it down and up one. Pressing through that heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. We're going to extend this leg out right in line with that other leg. If you need to, drop it down, hold, tap that toe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, bring it down. Grab that knee, pull it into the chest. Rock yourself up to a seated position. We have some fire hydrants. All right. They're just coming straight out to the side. 16 on each side. The right leg comes out and down. Out, hold for a split second before you let it come back down. Out, hold 1, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 more. Keep that back nice and flat. Keep that core pulled in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. You're going to go right into it. All right. Some space between those knees, hands under the shoulders. Nice flat back. Here we go. Left side, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't need to go up here. Doesn't need to if you can't get there. Otherwise, keep it right at 45. 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. You're going to take those knees together, slide it back to your child's pose, bring those hands up, forehead down on the ground. All right, roll it up. How are those hips feeling? All right. You're going to take a quick water break if you need it, and then we're going to come up to our standing position. We're going to go through some squats, some lunges and sumo squats. It is leg day, you guys. We are really focusing on all aspects of our legs today. So, water, go ahead and grab it. And then we have some 1 1/4 squats, and squat pulses. All right, 1 1/4 squats. So it's a basic body weight squat here. Feet hip width apart. It comes down, it comes up, back down. So you're just adding a nice tiny little pulse for those for 45 seconds. Here we go. Sit those hips back. Weight in the heels, up, down. And stand. Up. Knees stay behind the toes. And as you're coming down, try to think of those knees pushing almost outwards. 10 seconds. Last one. And shake it out. Thing in our sumo position. Maintaining second position, we're taking that wide. All right, toes, the corners, shoulders, stacked above hips, press those hips forward. Like a sliding down a wall. Back up, add your pulse. Down, up, down, and stand, down, down. Pressing through those heels. I like to press my hands together, help keep my chest up and my shoulders open. We got time for one more. Down, up, down, take it out. Good. Last one is our sumo squat hold. Pulse on the low. Mentally prepared. There we go. Nice wide position. Slide it down. Find that position where you're comfortable. If it's up here, it's right here. If it's down here, it's down here. Hold it. Weights in the heels. Wiggle your toes. If you'd like to keep it leaned forward, that's fine. Your options. You can be here, or you can be up here. We're holding. We're still holding. All right, we're gonna pulse. Last 10 seconds. Take it down, 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 down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Ooh, quads are turning it today. All right, we have our constant tension lunges, aka our reverse lunges, but that leg is not going to touch the ground. So we're going to start with our left leg going back first, right leg in front. Holding onto something for stability if you need it. Left leg comes back. Comes up, doesn't touch the ground. Down and up. Bring it back. Should be slow. Keeping that back nice and flat, having a little bit of that forward hinge as you come down to target those glutes. You almost want to think of squatting over that front leg. You got 10 seconds. Press through that heel as you stand. All right, last one. And break. Take it out. Left leg in front, right leg behind. That back leg doesn't have to be out super far. You can just take it right behind you. Think of dropping that knee straight down. Down and up. And forward. Back. Really think of where you're feeling it. Nice strong core, shoulders are down and back. So press through that heel as we stand. 10 seconds. Last one. Rest. We have one more set of those. Except we are going to add pulse. Double pulse. So we're going to be doing 2 lunges before we send it back. If lunges are not for you, if they just bother your knees no matter what you do, skip them or keep them up. Just keep them up. You don't have to go down as low. There's no exercise that is worth causing any pain to your joints. Something bothers you, skip it. You don't need it, better ones. So options. For those reverse lunges, we're gonna start with that left leg coming back. It's gonna come down, up, down. Just like those 1 1/4 squats. Down, and up. If lunge, again, you can take a squat here, go back to your squats. Is whatever your body needs. Here we go, right leg in front. Take that left leg, step it back, pulse it out. Up, down. It comes in, but it doesn't touch the ground unless you need to for some stability. I have to say it in my head. Otherwise my mind wanders. Nice and slow and controlled. Got time for one more. Last one. And rest. Get ready for the left side. Here we go. Right leg behind. Plant that foot into the ground. Here we go, step it back. Watch that knee, make sure it's not going past the toe. Almost there. We're gonna work a little bit of our quads next. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We're almost there, you guys. We're doing great. We have our 3. Take a sip of water. We have our calf raises. Coming next, up and down. And then we're gonna go up into our plie pulses on our toes, just to get the tops of those quads in case you can work them enough yet. All right, so go ahead and bring it into parallel position. Getting it nice and tall. Pull that core in, shoulders down. You can do hands on the hips, hands on the wall, wherever it is easier for you to balance. Roll up onto those toes, bring it down. Up, down. We're gonna go a little faster. Bring it up, up, up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Take your balance. Bring it down, bend the knees. Open those feet, 2. Nice little penguin stance, first position, heels together, toes apart. Tuck those hips back under. Heavy tailbone. Inhale, roll up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Get up as high as you can on those toes and hold it in this position. Is your core engaged? Are your glutes squeezed together and pressed forward? Rebring those hips forward. 3, 2, 1, bring it down, bend the knees. All right, wide position. Feet a little bit wider than hip width. Hip width is fine. Always are pose. Happy Monday. Toes are pointed out. Inhale, roll it up. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You know, hold's coming. Bring it up and hold. Squeeze those quads. Squeeze your calf. Squeeze your butt. Everything's working. You're like a statue from the waist down. Of course, fold in, shoulders are down, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Bend those knees with the heels down to get a nice little calf stretch. Sit it back, stretch it out. All right, next one. Feet together. Roll it up back onto those toes. From here, tuck those hips forward. The difference from having an arch back to bringing it underneath, bend the knees. So you should have your hips in line with your heels, hips in line with your shoulders. From here, we're gonna pulse down, down, 3, 4, 5, 6. Super small movement, 8, 7, 6, small bend. 3, 2, 1, hold it at the bottom. Tuck those hips underneath, if they started to come out. Over here. Get balance. 3, 2, 1, bring those heels down. Stand it up. Take a breath in, we're gonna repeat. This time, toes pointed out, heels together. Roll it up onto the toes. Slide those heels in so that they're touching, or almost touching. And we're gonna bend the knees. So we should have a nice diamond position. Look like a little frog. Yes. All right, so if we're here, we already know what we have to do. Bring those hips forward, back shoulders over hips. From here, pulse it down, down, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift those heels up, press those hips forward. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. All right, last one. And it is our wide second position. This is where it is very nice to have something to hold on to, a little bit harder. If at any point you need to drop the heels down and do them flat-footed, go for it. That is your modification. All right, feet hip width, a little bit wider. If you like to have a wider stance here, that's a little bit better. All right, bring them up. Hands on the hips or holding something. Bend the knees. Let's take these real easy. Press those hips forward. Shoulders over hips. Down, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold it here. Right heel drops, lifts, drops, lifts. 3, 4, 5. Left side heel, lift. 1, down, lift. 2, down. 3, 4, 5. Back up, pulse it down again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Bring it down. Oh, I was shaking. All right, shake out those legs, stretch them out, whatever you need. Take the feet, roll them around. Stretch out those calves. We're gonna make our way down to the floor for some 4. All right. Go ahead if you have a dumbbell that you would like to use. Grab this one. We are gonna do some sit-ups. You're gonna do a full sit-up with our legs straight out in front of us. But to make this a little bit more intense on our inner thighs, so I want you to keep your heels together and toes essentially in first position. So modification is just gonna be here, rolling through the back, flat to the ground. Bring it back up. Okay, that's your modification. Otherwise, you take that weight and hold it right over the chest and roll through. Sitting back up. We're gonna do 2 sets of these, one with straight legs and one with our butterfly. We have 40 seconds of each. Here we go. Works best for you. Inhale, roll through that spine. Nice and slow down to the ground. And controlling it coming up. The goal is to use as little momentum as possible. If you need to use your arms to help swing you up, go for it. Got time for one more. Good. You got 15 seconds to breathe. Bring those legs into butterfly. All right, same thing. We're gonna roll through our spine. 3, 2, 1, roll down. If you are not even like make it harder, just cross those arms over the chest. Slow and controlled. Last one. Nice job, and rest. All right. We're gonna lean it back into our little bit of a boat pose, and our feetsies are coming up. All right, bring those feet up into the air. Knees together, ankles together. Arms come out. Make sure those hips underneath are a little bit rounded out. All right, from here, we're gonna extend our right leg straight. 1, in, left, in. Kind of like a bicycle. 1 at a time. See if you can extend it straight up from there. Straighten 1 at a time, otherwise just hold it right here and just keep holding. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Flip it over onto your hands and knees. We're gonna go into a nice little combo here. All right. So we have a bird dog to a push-up. So it's a little bit of both core and upper body. Gonna look like this. Bird dog out, in, switch, other side, down, bring it down, push up, extend it out, other side. All right, I'm gonna hit that timer. Go ahead and join in when you are ready. Bring it down. You can do push up on the toes or on the knees. Bring it back in line. Then, easy into those glutes. We've got 12 seconds left. One more set. All right, from here, bring it down onto those elbows. Tuck those toes up and go into a plank. Hold here. Feel it in those shoulders a little bit. In your plank, I want you to pick your hips up just a little bit higher. I want you to think of tucking them under and almost having that back press up a little bit. I would rather have your back be a little bit higher up and rounded than sagging too low. Squeeze those glutes together in that plank. Pull the core in. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Rock it back to a child's pose. That is a fun tip for whenever you are planking. If you're in a plank, instead of being here or even here, I'd rather have you pressing up through those shoulders and tucking those hips under. That's gonna really grab that core more than letting that back slide down. All right, we have one more plank. The T rotation. This time it's gonna be up on our hands. So a high plank. You got 3 seconds to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring it up into your high plank position. Pressing away from those hands. We are holding 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. Right arm comes up. Reach. Left arm comes up. Reach. Back up to plank. Hold. Hold. Keep holding. Drop the knees. Repeat. Again, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Last time. Rock it back. All right. That's it. Kicks. Now the weight, dumbbell. Place it up over the head. Gently. Holding it with both hands. Back down. Bring those toes up to the air. From here. One at a time. Lift. 3 and. Bring it down and up. Down. Up. Don't let that low back come off the floor. If it does, bend those knees and tap those toes. If you're feeling good today, you can do both legs at the same time. Last one. All right, hold it here. Take your hands, reach up for those toes, lift. Lift, toe touches. Weight or no weight, I want you to lift, shoulder blades up, control it coming down. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Sit it on up. All right. We're gonna just lean it forward in our butterfly position or cross legs. Reach those hands forward. Stretch out those hips. Reach it a little bit further. Inhale. Straighten those legs out, reach for the toes. Take out those legs. That is all we have time for today. We will be getting the new February Perfect exercise schedule soon, and by end of day today. So have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining.